So here goes my first ever YouTube video, and guess what it's going to be about? Yeah, you guessed it, it's wine. Everyone that knows me knows I am absolutely obsessed about wine. So just been for my hair done, to have my hair done. It's looking a lot shinier. I mean, it's not very thick, never is going to be very thick unless I have extensions, but I'm feeling a lot better, a bit brighter, but definitely don't expect my hair to look like this every time. I'll probably just shove it up in a scruffy bun next time. Right, so the video is actually going to be about wine from Aldi. So today I have been shopping at Aldi like I do every week, but I've not actually bought wine from Aldi for quite some time now, so I thought because it's January, everyone is always very skint and looking at ways to either save money, but we still want to treat ourselves. So I got 6 bottles of wine today for under £7.29 per bottle. So yeah, it was less than 40 quid altogether, which I think is really good. I mean, you can actually get them even cheaper than that at £3.99, but I'm a wine snob, so yeah. So I'm just going to talk you through all the 6 wines that I've bought today, and then in the next few weeks or so the aim is for me to review each of them wines and let you know like what I thought about them and if I'm going to ever buy them again, basically, and yeah, whether they're worth their money. So I'll start with the first 3 white wine. 3, my mum will tell me off for that. 3 white wines. So this is a Pinot Gris. It is called Freeman's Bay Pinot Gris. So that's from Gisborne in New Zealand. So this one was actually only £5.99 a bottle, bargain. And Pinot Gris is the same grape as Pinot Grigio, but Pinot Gris is usually found in places like Alsace, New Zealand, Germany, and Pinot Gris tends to have a little bit more body than a Pinot Grigio and less acidity. And they're usually quite low in alcohol and maybe an off-dry sort of style, and yes, this one is off-dry. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that because, as I say, I don't think I actually did say, I've got into Pinot Gris quite a lot recently, but I've not had many from New Zealand. So yeah, that was the first one. The second one I bought was the Timestone well, it's actually from South Africa, and that is one of the main reasons I bought this wine, because it is a Rhône blend, a white Rhône blend of Grenache Blanc, Marsanne and Roussanne. So these grapes are usually blended together but tend to be found from the Rhône. But this is actually from South Africa. Whereabouts in South Africa? It is blah 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 blah. Not very obvious. Paardeberg. Paardeberg. Is that how you say it? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Right, anyway, so yeah, I'm really interested in this one. This blend is very good if you like Chardonnay but you want to try something a little bit different. So Chardonnay is currently, I change like every week, Chardonnay is currently my favourite white wine grape, and I just love it because it's so versatile. So if you are a fan of Chardonnay but want to try something a little bit different that might be a bit similar, then maybe go for a Rhône blend, a white Rhône blend. So that one was £6.99. The next one I bought was a Gavi. So Gavi's a trusty favourite of mine, a nice Italian white wine that's easy to drink, that I know my other half will like as well. So but he doesn't tend to drink that much with me anyway, but he might have a dabble at this one. It isn't, however, Gavi de Gavi. So Gavi de Gavi is meant to be better than just straight Gavi, and that's because of where it is grown. You also pay a little bit extra usually to have a Gavi de Gavi as well. But I will see how this one fares. So that is made out of a single grape variety called Cortese, which is only usually grown in Italy, North Italy. So again, that was only $6.99. Just noticed my double chin, I need to get rid of that. Now for the reds, I bought 3 reds, and I'm going to start from basically light to more full-bodied. So really light, the lightest you can possibly go, really, this. Well, Fleurie is I think it's the second lightest in the Beaujolais styles after Cherubles, I think. Don't quote me on that. So this was only $5.99, and I like Beaujolais. Not a lot of people do. I think it gets a bad reputation because it is so light in body, and it does have strong bubblegum flavours sometimes. But I really like this for a nice, easy drinking red that you can maybe just drink on its own or match with lighter sort of styles of food. And you can even chill this wine as well. So I'd like to hope that Beaujolais is making a bit of a research, is that the right word? Something like that. It's coming back into fashion, I hope, and I'm going to help it, basically. So that one was $5.99, again, one of the cheaper ones, but really looking forward to trying it. So this is called Gloria. So if you know anyone called Gloria, might be as well to buy her a bottle of this. So this one was $7.29, and it is a blend from the Douro in Portugal. Really wanting to try a few more Portuguese wines because it's not really a country I have explored enough. So yeah, I have been to Lisbon, and we did have some very, very nice wine there. But yeah, I want to try some more. So this is, yeah, a blend of 3 grapes. So Tinta Roriz is the main grape variety. Many people don't know that Tinta Roriz is actually the same grape variety as Tempranillo. So Tempranillo is the main grape used in Rioja. The other 2 grapes are Touriga Nacional and Tinta Franca. So Touriga Nacional is probably the most popular red grape grown in Portugal. I think, again, don't quote me on that. But yeah, you'll find that this is quite full-bodied. You'd get a lot of like black fruit flavours in there, so maybe some blackcurrant, blackberries, damsons, plums, and then usually they're aged in oak. Yep, this one is aged in oak. So yeah, you should get some complex flavours in there as well. It's 2017, so it's got a little bit more age than, well, most of the other wines I've bought today. Still a bargain. I love the bottle. Don't you think it's gorgeous? And it's got like a little like wax seal on top as well. Quite like that. I'll have to use my little wine kit that I got for Christmas to open that. But yeah, this, I'm really getting into my South African wines at the moment. I used to hate the wines from South Africa, but I've recently had some really bloody good ones. So this is, I'm getting really excited. I might have this one tonight. It's called, well, it's called the original series. Anyway, it's from Stellenbosch, and it's a Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot blend, 2018. Again, it was only $6.99. Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, an absolutely fantastic blend of grapes. Usually find these in Bordeaux. But yes, it should be quite rich, full-bodied. It's 14%, so it's quite hefty on the alcohol. And some plum flavours, some vanilla. You might even want to decant this one to let it breathe for a bit, with it being so high in alcohol percentage and so full in body. My neighbours just come home next door and they probably think I'm a right weirdo for holding a bottle of wine up to a telly. Yeah, they are all the wines that I bought today from Aldi. The aim is for me to review them over the next few weeks, let you know how I got on, whether I liked them, whether I'll be planning to buy them again, and whether I think they're worth the money. Now all is left for me to do is decide which one I'm going to have tonight. Oh, it's a hard decision, but I am feeling a bit like red maybe. But yeah, I will put a thing in the bottom. What do you call it? Like a little description thing in the bottom. I'm really not used to this YouTube malarkey, am I? But yeah, I'll put a description of all the wines in the bottom and the prices and everything, and I'll let you know how they go.